Today, we honor civil rights pioneer Amelia Boynton Robinson.
On March 7, 1965, 600 people marched into history.
Amelia Boynton Robinson was one of those history makers. On March 7, 1965, Bloody Sunday, she was beaten unconscious on Edmund Pettus Bridge, an image that shocked the nation's conscience and accelerated federal voting rights legislation. Boynton began registering black voters in Alabama as early as the 1930s, when just attempting to vote could mean death. She was part of the steering committee of the Dallas County Voters League, becoming part of the Courageous Eight. Her home and office became a center for strategy sessions, meetings, and a voting rights campaign. In 1964, hoping to encourage black registration and voting, she became the first female African American to run for office in Alabama and the first woman of any race to run for the ticket of the Democratic Party in the state. Boynton worked with Martin Luther King Jr., Diane Nash, James Bevel, and others of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference to plan demonstrations for civil and voting rights. 5 months after Bloody Sunday, she stood beside President Johnson as he signed the Voting Rights Act of 1965, legislation she helped make possible. At 103 years old, she received the Presidential Medal of Freedom and crossed that same bridge again, this time holding President Obama's hand. Her lifelong work to secure the ballot for Black Americans fundamentally transformed American democracy and created pathways for generations of Black women. Amelia Boynton Robinson, civil rights pioneer, voting rights strategist, American democracy architect, she is the blueprint.